Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, if I remember right, the last time we ran here, we ran, like I started and I said, I'm going to be tight. And I'm just going to let guys go, and then they'll come back to us because it seemed like everybody else was getting real loose. Thanks, Nate. Everybody else was getting real loose. And we didn't. I mean, we got a little loose, but it wasn't terrible. So, better turn my car on. Scott is, or Grayson's blinking. Yes, throw those DMs up there. Oh, man, he's blinking bad. Grayson, you're blinking bad, man. He don't care.
Let me know if it gets worse.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine, probably. I'll do the best I can. I mean, we'll see.
Usually happens when we're just sitting.
Here lately, the more I push the car, the more accidents I end up getting myself involved in. Most times it's not my fault.
Good luck, Sean. Good to see you got your setup back in order.
Man, Scott outqualified me. Not that that's an abnormal thing, but wow, that was weird. Usually I end up outqualifying Scott.
And that's a big maybe.
Well, good luck, Sean. I hope you have a better race than the last time I raced you. That was pretty rough for me and you both.
Yeah, I hate that for you, man. You know I won't normally do that.
Oh no, I know, man. I told you it wasn't no big deal. I didn't even get mad about it.
Yeah, this whole week's been a disaster.
Yeah, I just want to stay
I don't know
clean,
why
man.
either. Well, I do now, but
I'm probably going to hit the green. I'm blinking.
Well, there's one free spot if he actually goes through with that.
Get ready, going green.
They ain't going nowhere up top. He's pushing up. I had to give him room there. God, man, these guys make me nervous. Jeez, Grayson. I already see some of these guys back in starting to try to kick out a little bit.
Number 9, you're blinking bad.
Move it or lose it, Donald.
Ooh, that scared me.
Alright, easy as she goes. You get an echo? I'm using a mic that has a microphone in the front and the back, It's really not good for this kind of stuff, so you might just be getting it from that. I gotta buy a better mic. It's a little loose, but it's not bad yet. Dang it, man. Shoot. There we go.
That was my bad, Mark. I pinched it
Oh,
on
that
there.
was Scott. Man, I hate that. I'm sorry, Scott. If I'd have knew it was you, I'd have give you a little more room, man.
Son of a pop. Oh, well.
Ah, man, I hate that. I hate...
Mark, that was all on me. I was trying to keep you down there.
I feel bad about that now, even though, I mean, he was pinching me down like crazy, but... Gosh. Alright, I gotta let these tires cool off just a little bit before it starts sliding really bad in the center. Well, it's really sliding bad in the center now. Good Lord, this guy up here, Paul, man. The 11 car don't know where to go. Yeah, it's pretty hot, that's for sure. I swear I'm gonna wrecking this guy if he don't get out of the way. Jeff, would you mind letting me go around you on the house out here? Thank you, sir. Thanks, man. I think he's struggling so bad he don't even know what he wants to do. All good. Alright, so we can catch Jason. Are we... I can't see the times up there. Are we faster than Jason? Let me know. Maybe 2 or 3 laps and we'll see. Yeah, Randy, when are you going to stream, man? Tenth slower. It is definitely loose. Center now, way loose center. But I mean, there's nobody contending for our position, so I'm really not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going, you know, we'll try to just keep letting it roll. Maybe we can cool it down enough to give it a decent run there a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Isn't Jason's usually pretty fast as well? That sounds like a name that I remember seeing up front a lot. I wonder if maybe the weather's a little different this race and it's kind of throwing everybody off a bit. There's Sean up there in the lead. I guess he fixed his problem.
11, can I get below side? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he's kind of running the same pace we are.
About 11.
You can turn that volume down, you know, Scott. Just right click on the person's name that's talking and you can turn it all the way down to 0 or up to like 200%. Dang it. I mean, I'm happy with where I'm running, but gosh, I hate having a car that I can't get on throttle. I can let it roll, but it doesn't seem like it's really helping a whole lot. I mean, it's better now than it was a minute ago, but yeah, exactly.
Hey Jeff, can I get a
Hey,
bug?
I asked for a way to loosen the
Yeah,
apex
bracket
up,
two.
and Aaron definitely gave me that. I can't complain.
Take the top.
This is definitely
Alright,
loosening the
go on.
apex now.
Thank you.
I'll have to remember that, though. I mean, I knew that adding fuel would loosen it up a little bit, but I didn't realize it would loosen it up that much. Maybe the tape done it, I don't know. But usually adding or taking away tape doesn't loosen the car up. Nah, I'm just cruising. Just cruising, waiting to see if something happens to some of these guys up here. So I can push it harder, but it's not going to do anything. I mean, it's just going to get looser and looser if I do. Plus, I risk wrecking it, so... Hydro! What's up, man? Hydro, you missed it. There was a whole bunch of cars got rocket launched earlier. There's a big wreck in the Legends race. The number 3 car decided he was going to take somebody out. I haven't had a big problem with it too much, Brian, but maybe. I mean, I don't race them near as much as you do, so maybe it's just something I haven't experienced as much yet. The Legends cars, on the other hand, holy cow, man, you can't... I mean, last season I could kind of save them a little bit. This year it's been pretty crazy, but I think it's just a setup I'm running, honestly. They're so rigid. Hydra, what you screaming at me for?
Oh, damn you, Bill.
Oh, man, there goes somebody. Oh, that's Sean, man. That sucks.
No way, man. I'm sorry, Sean.
Yeah, it looked like Bill was involved in that. We'll have to go back and look at that one. Well, I like free positions, but I don't like getting them from my friends, to be honest.
That happened, man.
Yeah, it sucks, Sean. Sorry about that. Not that that makes him feel any better. Yesterday was a good stream. I think we had a good stream last night. That game, at least for a little while, that game has some funny moments in it. You get talking about some funny stuff. Anytime you have cannonballs and stuff like that, you have to say ball a lot. It's always funny, no matter what. I'm a kid. I'm immature. I can't help it. I make jokes that are in the gutter about everything. We're just riding. We'll pull out this top 3 here. Ah, man, I really hate Sean Wreck there. He's had big problems here. He just has not got a handle on this setup. Does he make his own setups, or does he use Lose? I think he makes his own. Or maybe he gets them from somebody else, but it seems like his setups are a lot different than the ones that I generally run. It's like 2 or 3. He might be. Nah, Bill's issue is Bill has gained some speed with setups, but he has not gained the experience he needs yet, and he a lot of times I think gets his nose in places it shouldn't be. Not intentionally, but or maybe I guess it is intentionally. It's just he doesn't know the difference between when to do something and when to just hold off. You know, for the Myrtle Beach thing, for example, I mean, I passed him because I was faster than he was, and he just dove in there trying to pass us back, and it just pushed up. And I think, you know, it's just that little bit of experience that he doesn't have yet. Does he? Okay, he's fast, man. We'll take this 3rd place finish. I mean, finishing our number is never a bad thing. This is like 5 good races in a row. I probably shouldn't say it. I'm not going wood because I don't want to mess it up. But we've had some. I mean, over the past, you know, month and a half, we've had such bad runs over and over and over. And who won this thing? And it's nice to have some finishers where we actually.
Well, it was good racing with you there,
decent.
Mark. You too, Jason, at the beginning. I was trying not to get freight trained.
Yeah, you too, man. Sorry you end up spinning out. I mean, I know you were pinching me down, but you know, I didn't even know it was you. I was just, you know, just racing. Good win, Mark. All right, let's go.
Yeah, man, that was all me. Randy would probably know where I got that one from, but no, I was definitely pinching you down there. I was trying to get a good run off.
A clean car is a
It's
happy
no
car.
big deal. At least you got away with the 0x. I saved it. I didn't even get very sideways.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I don't feel so bad then. I thought you turned on around. We'll watch it here in just a
No,
second.
I ended up saving it. I fell in line like 8th, and then I drove back up to 5th, and then Sean ended up having a mishap, so then it put you 3rd and me 4th, so.
Gotcha. All right, so the start of this race is kind of iffy. I mean, these guys.
You're still there?
Yeah.
Can you give me a hand with this setup?
Oh, he's thinking the other Mark. Oh, that was me. But yeah, I'll message you here in a little bit.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, no problem. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
Bill, every time I
Oh,
catch you
jeez.
here lately, you know, you don't.
oh, here
You
we
just
go.
you just stay there, and I don't know
Here
if
we
you
go.
go low or go high. Here
Let's listen to
lately,
this for a
you
minute.
won't even give a lane, and you've got 2 cars coming up on you racing for position, and you know, most people get out of the way. And you know, I figured since we were racing for position, you know, you would kind of do that.
Bill's not
But
even
you
in
did.
here.
And so I've got to slow down because you're so erratic, and I never know what in the hell you're going to do.
He's gone, Sean. I just letting you know. And I can't hear a word Jason's saying. Okay, so let's go
He
ahead.
won't do it anymore, and it's not. I mean, it's not.
So
a
everybody
me
was
thing.
running up here.
Several people complain about it.
Everybody was running up here so erratic, and I was afraid somebody was going to wreck in front of us, and I was trying not to get too crazy, you know, with racing all these guys real hard. The 8 car was kind of, I guess he wasn't really blocking, but a couple times I kind of looked on the inside to make a move, and he'd kind of cut down there, and I was afraid I was going to turn him. He was super loose right there. Luckily, we got under him. So here in a minute, we end up getting to Scott, I think. Or Sean, or no, Brandon smacks the wall. Where did we get into Sean at? Right here. So it should be the next one. Oh, 8 gets into the 15, just basically turns him around almost. So right up here, 8 gets into the 5. I ain't got no time for that mess. I mean, really. You know, if you're going to pass him like fine, look, there he goes, he turns him. I mean, really, like, why do you do stuff like that? I don't understand it. And the 5 takes the 10 out because he's already wrecking, so that's... I don't know. It's okay to race somebody side by side. It's okay to bump somebody, but it's so early in the race. So anyway, here in a minute, we're going to see... Nope, that doesn't happen. So I'm hoping this doesn't ruin it. And there goes the 7 taking out the 8. So there's Bill taking him out.
There's a car length or two between.
Ah, crap. Come on.
That's me slowing up.
We'll back it up here.
Because I don't know what in the hell he's going to do anymore. I mean, he's wrecked me a couple of times in that same situation because I'll think he's going to go high or think he's going to go low or whatever, and, you know, he doesn't do either. It's just...
I'm going to say something real quick because I can't bite my tongue.
About it. Like I said, I've taken up for him. I don't know what he's doing here lately or why he's doing it, but he'll just hold his position and he'll actually fight you as a leader coming through.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that he was pretty slow until he joined the Discord, and once he got some good setups, he's picked up speed, but he doesn't have the experience that he needs to run with the fast guys yet, and I think he's gained some speed, and he just wants to race everybody. But, I mean, I know what you're saying because he spun me out in Myrtle Beach, and then he said it was my fault because he said he was arching the corner, but he was going underneath me, and I told him, I said, you can't do that when you're underneath somebody. You have to, you know, you got to pass them a different way. That's just my 2 cents.
I mean, this has been going on for a long time, and I've been taking.
He's talking about Bill Gross.
It's not just me complaining about it.
Right. Yeah, I got you. All right, we'll continue.
You guys should have heard my dad. Bill ended up getting into my dad's thing.
So here so he pinches us way down there. We were a little bit, but not that much. And luckily he didn't spin all the way out. I did feel bad about that, but, I mean, he was right. He kind of pinched us way down there. A lot more there towards the exit than he probably should have, but... Yeah, Bill, like I said, I think Bill's a good guy. Bill just, he's gained speed, and he wants to race hard, and he wants to race aggressive, but he doesn't have the experience to do it. I shouldn't say safely, because, I mean, you're going to have run-ins with people when you're that fast and you're racing hard. But when you're a lap down, you've got to get out of people's way, especially the leader. I mean, that'll gain you respect, and it'll come back to you. You can't just race people like that all the time. So, anyway, 2's going to get into the wall here, it looks like, a little bit. 12, and that's a 12 car. I'm going to have to tell him, too. When I message him earlier, I'm going to tell him he's got to pay attention to his mirror. If he's that slow, just get down there and run the bottom. You know, stay out of people's way, because he was all over the track. Look at him. He's pushing up. He's pushing up in front of us. He's still running the fast line when there's fast guys behind him. You don't do that kind of stuff. Anyway. 1 car into the wall. 15 car just loses on his own there. Pretty paint job, though. 12 car again, loose in the center. Comes down right in front of Bill, takes Bill out.
You know, it's just common courtesy and respect for your fellow racers. For when you're in the fast position.
I want to see what happened to Sean, because Sean, man, it flipped him over. 14 car getting loose there. Yeah, that's definitely not Peyton Sellers, not running that slow. It's a 4 car into the back of the 7 pretty hard. That's probably right there is why. I bet you he wrecked him on purpose. Let's see. No, it'd be... well, I gotta be honest. I mean, Sean came up, but, you know, Bill should have backed off, but... I get what Sean's saying, but he did kind of come up right into him there, but he probably thought Bill was all the way up against the wall. And he's racing for position. I mean, the 2 cars right behind him. You know, they're racing for the win there, so... I don't know, it's... Man, that sucks. God, that sucks.
interfering with the leaders coming.
Scott, you
And
crazy
not
man.
just me, even though he's done it to me several
Scott, when you turn
times.
17?
It's just a reoccurring thing.
I hate that.
now.
Well, that was about it. So we're gonna go back
I think honestly,
and we'll
he
get
was
one
mad
little
about that hit.
screenshot of
You know, he was
us
in
and
the back of him there, and he was gonna hold you down.
Scott kind of getting crossed up.
Well,
And
maybe
we'll
he
see if
was,
anything
but
else.
that
I want to
was
run
the
this
way to get out of
Ferraris
the
at
way.
the Roval. I know most of you guys who
We've
watch
done
me
it.
don't
I've
care
done
nothing about the road
conversation
courses.
with him a couple of
That's really not
times,
what people come here
and,
for. But I got to get
you
better
know,
at running them because I do like
he
running
didn't wanna
road
make
courses. And if
way,
I can run them and
and
be
I wanted to
competitive,
go,
I think that'd be fun to watch.
especially with Mark.
Unfortunately.
You know, running up on me.
Unfortunately, usually we end up at the back of the
We-
pack and we're
we-
just
we
rather riding
all
around by
do it,
ourselves.
You know, a lot all week, man. So you get a bad reputation.
All right, let me spin this around real quick and we'll jump out so we can find one more race to do today if we can.
Sees people coming.
I mean, it's something that he's been doing lately. Like I said, I mean, I like him. I've taken up for him several times, and people complained about him.
The Ferraris, yeah, I've gained a little bit of speed in the Ferraris. I'm still 2 seconds off the really fast guys.
And then
Probably actually more than that, but there's no way you're getting faster unless you run them, right? Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, so we'll go ahead and check out the points. We should have gained a little bit more there. I'm hoping we're back up to a 37. That would just tickle me to death. We'll see. I don't think we'll gain that many, but you never know. Let's see. Finished in third place. Started in 6th, finished 3rd, and gained 26. So we're back to we're up to a 36, 32. Okay, so we were actually a low 36 there, so I was thinking maybe we were like mid 36. 36, 32 is fine. I'll take that. Plus 0.11 in safety, and so up to a 0.44, 4.44. Well on our way to get that A license back, I hope. Sean, man, he lost 76. As fast as he is, I am really surprised he's not higher than this. I think he was up near a 4,000 a while back. This week has just killed him.